What's up, YouTube? This is Gene Suit. I'm here in my garage. During the summer, trying to work in my garage is pretty unbearable. My garage faces the east. That was one of the things when I bought my house. I didn't want it to face the west because when the evening time comes around and trying to work in your garage, the sun goes straight into your garage and starts beating on you. So definitely something to think about when you buy a house. You don't want your garage facing west if you like working on your car in the afternoon, evening time. East is okay. North and south might be a little bit better option. So if you have trees especially, try to keep the sun out. But yeah, so trying to work on my garage in the heat. Looking for solutions. The weather's starting to cool down now, so it's not as big of a deal, but I bought this fan here on Amazon. Ventisol 18-inch high velocity wall fan. So my garage space, as you can tell, the floor space is at a premium. So mounting stuff onto the roof, you know, I need to take advantage of all my space. So I plan on actually installing the fan right in this area. I think that would be pretty good to try to cool down that side, and then the fan is adjustable, so I can turn it and angle it to wherever I need it. That's my understanding from when I bought it. It was like 60 bucks on Amazon. So first thing I'm gonna do is push this car out a little bit so I can get some access to over here. I don't have any room to work. Even over here, I got stuff that I need to move out of the way. So I'm gonna move all this stuff out and get the car pushed out a little bit. Hopefully I gotta clear that over there too. Okay, so I made a little bit of space here. Pushed the car out and got my ladder over here, access the roof. So let's go ahead and open up this fan here. My guy getting static. Get away from you, not towards you. Let's see if he's gonna end up copywriting that line. Back to side. And we got our cord there, pull string, a fan, and some instructions. And that's just the rest of the box. So as clean as we go. And stuff back in there. Okay, our instructions. Please read and save these instructions. And use only with electrical wiring that meets codes. Do not operate the fan. Damage cords. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so one of the things is I won't be able to angle it, so I have to make sure I mount it correctly how I want it. And like this guy there. Okay. So looking at the provided hardware and reading these installation instructions, I'm under the assumption that this is to mount into a steel vertical I-beam So I'm gonna have to get my own hardware. It says to use grade 5 fastener. So I'll probably be using similar bolts like I used here to mount this, and then you'll also be using remove the bracket off with these quick releases right here, and then you use the bracket to what is that called? Use the bracket to can't even think, as a template. So yeah, just a review of the actual fan here. The orange color, black and yellow, not orange, is kind of cool since I'm a DeWalt guy. Got my few of my DeWalt stuff over there. But yeah, and then also worth noting that there is a inline fuse here that you can replace and remove. You just slide that bracket and it'll expose the fuse. So just to see how much strength I have here on this fan, I'm gonna plug it in. And where's the, oh, there we go. There's the back. Oh, that's gonna feel good. It's got my shirt. Get some air movement and ventilation in this garage so I can actually work in here. Also, just to note, it is oh shoot, lower that. It is 3 speeds. 3 speeds, so I had just gone up another speed. So yeah, it's blowing a lot more air on the 3rd speed. Alright, so I'm gonna just remove the bracket here. Come on, hold on a second. Don't do that. Alright, so I had to set you down. Let's see. Come back to me. There we go. Okay. What is this? Place, stay in place there. That doesn't fall back in there. And then pull the side off here. Use this bracket to hold it in place again. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe you don't need something to hold it in place, but for now. You can always move the front screen. Get that to stay, but I don't want to move the screen for now. Alright, so I got the bracket removed for the template here. I am going to go to the store and find some suitable hardware. The screws that come with this are actually pretty small too. So I might, they come with the little the wall mounting plastic things, sheaths there, and so I might get something a little bit stronger. And And then I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to actually even use those. Because I want to be able to adjust this fan. So I might just get a really strong center bolt and go from there. So I'll be able to adjust it 360 degrees. It says the angle is adjustable to 360 degrees so that it just flips upside down, but I mean, it's not going to help me. Yeah, so let's find some hardware. Okay, so I think we might be in luck. We won't have to go to the hardware store. I just found this bolt in my handy dandy toolbox over there, and it just so happens to be grade 5. So grade 5 has 3 markings, grade 8 has like 5 markings on the top here. You can see those 3 markings. It's kind of like the Walmart sign. So and then it fits pretty snugly into our bracket here. And I just need some washers. And some washers there. So I'll be able to adjust it, 360 degrees as I need to. And also, luckily for me, I also have the 3 washers. I don't remember what these came off of, but I've had them for years. One of those things where you save them and hopefully you'll use them in the future. So I just need to get a drill bit so I can drill a hole, pre-drill into the roof there, and we can get going. So for this particular fastener, I'm going to use a 7/32 drill bit once I locate my joist up on the roof. So this was done prior to me moving here. I'm not sure what they were doing or who it was. The previous homeowners installed this garage opener themselves, but they apparently just started punching holes through the roof to find the joists. I did these here. I just need to fill those in. I was gonna mount the overhead storage on this side, and so I had my lines, which I had gone crooked. One of the things I did was on the joist, just nail a hole in the middle to make sure I hit the joist, and then to each side, left and right, also to make sure I hit the joist. You really use a stud finder. I mean, you can. I was trying to use my stud finder there, but I think the angle throws off the stud finder itself, going horizontal instead of vertically, so it doesn't read accurately. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now, is just locate the joist. And I already know, coming off of this, if I go straight out, I'll be hitting the joist. So probably about a foot from the end here, just so I have space for the fan to rotate and it doesn't hit my shelving. So yeah, let's just do that. All right, so that should be good enough angle. And then I have, what is that called? The plaster to fill up any holes that need to be filled up. So coming about right here. Okay, so I feel like I hit the joist. You can also just screw smaller holes into there, and then you'll see the wood on the end of your drill bit. That's another option. These are just options, low-tech options. All right, so total transparency. In this area, I think I was hitting. There's a metal bracket under here that holds that keeps a little gap between the drywall and the actual joist. So I had to keep moving down here until I hit the joist. And I think this one barely was on the end. So this hole will be a good hole to drill in to get my mount going. Okay, so I'm just a little bit concerned because I don't think I have a drill bit that's long enough to prep the pilot hole there. So let's find the correct socket for this guy here. This is a 12, so it's probably a 13. Where's my 13? It's a 14. And another 12. Where's my 13? Goodness gracious. What is this? 13. Yeah, it's a 13, of course. So we'll get this going. And let's get our bracket over here. Bracket. Down right there. So I'm going to put a washer on top and a washer on bottom, so we'll be able to still spin. Good. So like I said, for now I'm just going to be mounting it with a single bolt. You might not want to do that. You might mount the other hardware under there and face it. You know, you're gonna have to face it in whatever direction that you really want to face it in. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab the. I'm gonna put you on pause for a second, and or actually, let's just remove the cover here so we can mount. Just pull these tabs. Pull the tabs out, and see the tab there. Just pull it outwards, and then you can remove the screen, hopefully. Let's see, I did 4. Is there 5? There's 5. What are we locked up on now? Oh, a screw. There's a, I guess, a safety screw here on the bottom. We'll remove that too. So the screw is slotted for Phillips, but you can just probably use a flat head on there. Or not. Why is it being so... Cheese and fries. So I was able to use the flat head. And then there's also a nut on the back, so you just gotta make sure you hold the nut. Otherwise it'll just keep spinning and spinning and spinning. Alright, I got the screen cover removed. So I'll just remove the mounting hardware here. Start with one side. That in over there. And boom, boom, boom. Let's get this side started now. Make sure you position the rubber little rubber bushing correctly at the correct angle. Otherwise, it won't mount very well. Okay. And tighten these all the way down. You don't have to super tighten them, but just put them pretty snug. All right, got that going. Sorry for the weird camera angle. And let's put the screen back on. There's a little notch here on the top, so that will just line up with the top of the fan there. And then you can start getting these latches in place. That's that bottom part. There. And then I gotta get the screw. Alright. Screw on the bottom here. And that little nut, small micro nut. Garbage truck. I'm here to pick up the trash. Alright, well that fell into the abyss. Let's go searching for it. Alright, so that screw is gone. Let's over a little bit here. I did hand tighten the my lag bolt there. So it is in really what should I say, in really good mounted really well. And then let's go ahead and plug this in here. This side. Oh, my plug is really barely reached. So make sure that when you mount it, you have your plug. I kind of wanted to mount the plug a little higher. I might zip tie it up here. Zip tie it up there so it's not hanging down so much. All right, and this is it. Moment of truth. Got it mounted. It's not really vibrating or shaking so much, so that's a good thing. That's second speed. And then third. It's moving a good amount of air. I'm happy with it. Wow. So yeah, I just got to figure out little ways to make it a little bit more stable up there, so it's just not one lag bolt, and it'll be good to go. But this is a good length chain, and I think it'll work for me. $60, Amazon, Ventisol. Hey, I like it. So yeah, just a quick install. I had to adapt and overcome. This is the hardware that they provided. Wasn't gonna work for me. I used the grade 5 lag bolt, got it into the joist. I got to fill up those holes still in my plaster, in the plaster board. But yeah, hopefully this video was helpful to somebody. I haven't made a video in a little bit, so I thought I would make this. While I try to make my garage more of a usable space. Working out in this heat in the direct sunlight, it's not going to cut it. Yeah, if you liked the video and it helped you out, like and subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to all my subscribers out there. Hope you guys are all doing well. Remember to subscribe to the homie Junk Static, EF Buddy, John Martin Bryant, another EFM vlog. CRX Lou, hey, CRX Seth, Garage Built Hondas, and all the EF pages out there, channels. Did I say Lazy Man Garage? Chris, shout out to Chris out there. Yeah, appreciate you guys. Keep the EFs on the road. Peace.